Hi everyone and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I have a really strong urge to make a soap. Even though I have 1,001 other things I should be doing right now, I decided to make this soap. I'm feeling so much better. I will tell you that I was really out of it. For a period of time. I did come back and do the one video, and I wasn't feeling very good in that one. I was better than I was, but I was still very lethargic and tired, and that has now passed. I'm feeling quite a bit better now. Oop, hang on, let me fix the zoom here. Hang on one second here. I'll get it right. There we go. I'm feeling so much better, and I just wanted to come on and do this soap and enjoy it and share it with you all. This is just a plain old goat milk soap. Plain old, right? I'm scenting this with lemongrass, peppermint, and lavender. And it's just the perfect balance. I just love, and I think you will too. I'm coloring it with, I've got green here, which is my kale, spinach, and spirulina. I've got kind of my purple again, which I did recently, but I'm doing this one a little bit differently, but it's the same colors. I've got indigo, madder root, and purple clay with a little bit of alkanet root. And I got just this lovely purple. It looks so good here now. That will lighten substantially in our soap, but that's okay because, well, you'll see. I hope that this turns out as well as I'm hoping that it will. All right, so, well, let's get this put together here. So I've got my oils and butters here. They're cool at room temperature. When I say room temperature, the temperature has dropped substantially here, which is wonderful for me. I'm so tired of that hot weather, so this was very much welcome by me. All right, so I'm going to mute right now because I'm going to go ahead and mix our goat milk solution in with our oils and butters here. And I'll put all that on the screen so you know what it is I'm mixing here. Here we go. What it's going to tell you is I'm going to be using my dividers in my mold to try to do a design here because I recently got a hanger tool. I've used my homemade ones in the past and with mixed results, so I finally got one that was custom made for this mold, and I wanted to share that with you. Some of this, and I'm actually going to separate. I'm going to pour some back in here first. It'll just be easier to pour than it is directly from the bucket. So, but we do get a few more air bubbles that way. Ooh, that looks pretty. Right, and I'll just that back in there, and I'm going to add some titanium dioxide here. I splashed some in there already. There we go. Now, oh yeah, what I didn't tell you is I did put a little turmeric in here too, but it's not really showing. because I wanted to give this kind of that lemongrassy yellow-green color, but bring our mold up here. All right, so let me see how this goes. I want to try to pour some into just the outside. Okay, there we go. Oop. Okay, a little bit of that seeping in. Let me get the other side done. Okay. Now I did make some extra here, so I'm going to pour this in some other molds and be right back. Almost forgot the ends. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Got the hanger tool here, and I'm just going to try to, I don't even know if this is necessary now since I just poured so much back in there, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Okay, let's cut this and see what we end up with. All right, so I really like the green did lighten up quite substantially, and the purple is just mildly streaked through there, which I knew there wouldn't be a whole lot because of the way I poured it on top. But let's look inside and see what we've got. Now, I get a lot of jars because of the lotions and balms and things that I sell. And unfortunately, a lot of them come with this kind of foam. And I do what I can to reuse these sort of things. And one use I have found is to protect the top of my soaps while I'm unmolding them. And this is especially helpful with the larger slab molds. But I simply turn the soap out onto those, and that way the top has some protection against.
Sorry, this is not supported.
Okay, that was weird. I don't know why my Alexa started talking. All right. That was very weird. Halloween ghosts in the Alexa. Which I don't even call it Alexa because it's so easy for it to... Okay, come on. Okay. There we go. Oop, I banged the corner there a little bit. Which I do quite frequently. Not sure what those dots are there. The last time I used that mold, I think that's little dots of alkanet coloring from the last soap, and I thought I had fully washed that, but I'm not 100% sure that's what it is. Well, I see some of the purple in there. I'm really anxious to get into this. Oh, I got some wonderful purple. Yay, it worked. What do you think? I'm really happy with that. You know, I've been soaping for well over 50 years, and it's the first time I've used a professional hanger. And I will put the link to where I got that from on Etsy. I'm really pleased with the swirls. Could they be better? Of course. I should have done like a figure 8 or something to get a little bit better, but I'm quite happy. I think the purple really comes through. Oh, I'm happy with that blend. I've never been 100% on indigo as a base blue, but for making a purple, it really worked nicely, blending it with the other colors. The alkanet, the red reef clay, really did get a nice purple. And I'm not surprised with the green. That's one of the advantages of kale, spinach, and spirulina. I know what they're going to do. I know how they act in soap. Yeah, these are great. I haven't quite come up with a name for these yet. The lavender, the lemongrass, and the peppermint all come through in that. Now that one doesn't have as much purple in it. It does on that side. So, oh my goodness, I'm feeling so much better. And I want to thank each of you for your well wishes and your kind comments. I know that during this time I've not been very consistent in my video making, so thank you. And I am feeling 100% better than I was. I really am. And I wouldn't wish illness on anyone. I was very lucky Now that end is a little soft there. I should have been a little more careful there. Nice color. I personally kind of poo-pooed the whole COVID thing. And, you know, my few brushes are nothing compared to, you know, some of the people that were so sick. And I do attribute a lot of my ability to get over these things and to heal myself is with some home remedies. Now, I'm not going to suggest that if your doctor has given you a prescription on particular medicines that you should take them. You should follow your physician's advice. And I do that, but I also will try my own remedies. I drink a lot of elderberry, which I normally avoid because of the high sugar content, because it is made with honey. But this time, I did learn, because one of my customers asked that I make a keto elderberry, that I sweetened it instead with a artificial sweetener and alcohol sugar. And it's not bad. It's not the same, in my opinion. And as someone who, I am not a keto proponent, I am someone who has previously identified as a type 2 diabetic. So we do eat a lot of the same things, obviously. And anyway, my point actually in bringing that up is that I do try my best to, now this end I must not have swirled as much or got as much color there. Let me see. Or just on that one bar, because this one looks all right. I do believe that how we live our lives and that our attitudes do have an effect on our health. And so I have removed many of the stressors, and I realize not everybody can do that. But I have removed a lot of the stressors from my life. What do you think? You know what? I cut these 4 bars in the wrong direction. That's why they look that way. I turned it. Yep. Here are the height of the other bars, and here the height of that. I accidentally turned in cut in the wrong direction. That's why the swirls looked odd to me. Oh, silly me. Oh, well. They're very nice bars. Okay. Well, thanks, everyone. I appreciate you coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed the making of these. I had a lot of fun putting them together. And I'm going to call these, I think, Celebrate, because I feel like celebrating the success of the soap and the success of my healing. What do you think? All right. Have a terrific day, everyone, and I'll see you back soon. Goodbye.